Okay, is it on? Okay, cool. That was quite a big picture of my face. I didn't expect that to be so zoomed in, but this will be in English because, as you can hear, I am not German. Aikido is based in Belgium, in Ghent, and is a European cybersecurity provider. And without further ado, I'm going to be presenting my beloved company, Aikido Security. So, to kick things off, a little bit about me. Firstly, I love old school word art, and I love cybersecurity. So those are the only two things that you need to know about the next 5 minutes. And to start the origin story of Aikido, I'd like to introduce to you a man named Harold. This is Harold. He's your chief InfoSec officer or head of security, or perhaps he's just a developer who is tasked with the horrible task of the daily Dependabot doom scroll. And a couple of you are looking, you're like, that's me, I'm Harold. Well, if you don't know what Harold's screen looks like at least once a week, this is an example of what Harold is hiding his pain over. And this doom scroll is actually a screen recording of my CTO and co-founder Willem's Dependabot 6 months into founding his previous company, Team Leader. So if this is the Dependabot of a tiny, tiny startup, you can only imagine what it looks like for real big companies. So, it's relatable. Well, this is Roland. He's my other co-founder, and he was hiding his pain just over 4 years ago over the exact same thing, and he wanted to come up with a solution. So, we understand. The problem is everybody has scattered tooling. It's confusing, it's noisy, and pricing of a lot of the AppSec tools in the industry today are not very clear. It's sneaky. The bottom line is security tools are covering only a few areas. They're often quite hard to use, and they create a ton of noise as well, which is just so exhausting. In the case of poor Harold, you don't want to live like him. You don't want to be like him for the rest of your life. So we need something that is less sales heavy and is actually built for mid-market teams. And you're probably thinking, where is this going? It's most of your faces right now dealing with the English, but it doesn't have to be this way. Introducing Aikido Security, the 10+ scans in one cybersecurity tool designed to reduce your false positives by up to 85% with a stellar, beautiful UX and UI. It's tech and vendor agnostic, and the price is not ridiculous. What you see is what you get. In other words, it's no bullshit security for developers. And just a little preview of the home screen over there. You can see all your CVEs in one nice home dashboard with false positives packed away to one side so you don't have to worry about them. You can scan everywhere where you build, host, and run. So everything right from your IDE all the way through to your Git system, your CI, containers, domains, and so on, all the way through to runtime. And here's a brief corporate preview of the scans that we cover, probably the most formal slide in my presentation. So, on to the noise reduction aspect of Aikido Security. As I previously mentioned, a lot of legacy tools today and the open source ones that are free and beloved are unfortunately very noisy. So we go to great lengths to reduce your false positives, as you can see here, by up to 90% in this case, removing things like dependencies that are not used in production, taking away CVEs that don't have that have a won't fix status or that are not valid. So we save you about 20 hours a week per person, and I think it's all safe to say that this is what we want to pack away and use for better things than AppSec, right? In other words, squash those false positives and get back to building. Get back to the fun stuff, designing great product, shipping code. This could be your life. You could be on the beach, not scrolling through Dependabot, having a great time, and your applications will be secure. Thank you so much for listening, and before I go, buy our software.